Aha, we're back at the space station. We haven't been here in a while. I actually had a comment from someone called Julian Robinson. I think I said that right. Said I should build a Pokemon Center because I'm always Pokemoning ships, right? So I did. I built this. It's very laggy, but yeah, I thought it came out pretty good. So I've got exhaust vents on it that are sparking, and that's meant to be that they're sucking the radiation out from inside and pumping it out into space. Yeah, I haven't actually. I think I've only watched literally like 2 Pokemon episodes in my whole life, so I had to just go off of a reference picture. So I think it kind of looks sort of like it-ish. So yeah, this is the look around it. I think it's okay, and I'll show you the inside in a second. All that, but yeah, I like all the sparks and all the damage on it. I do want to put that over the whole station, but I haven't got around to it yet. Oh yeah, these lights up here. I put these in, then I shot them with a gun to make them damaged and smoke. So I think that kind of works. And then underneath, maybe I can just not die. Maybe, yeah. Underneath, I didn't know what to do, so I just put some fuel storage in here. They're actually empty, but yeah. Thought I might put a floor in. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, so there's the center, and the way I got all my stuff in there is I put a pipe from my 3D printer all the way out and up and over the landing pad, because obviously, and I made it so that you can still get around. But I wanted it to look like it's just like bolted on with very little thought, even though I did think about it. I could have routed this underneath, but I like it. I like having it just, oh yeah, that'll do, just bolt it on, then put a catwalk on it. So that's what I did. Yeah. So these are action relays. I really like using them as greebles, and these are the caps from the conveyor caps. Yeah, I think they work as greebles. Look pretty nice. Then up on the roof, we got some pipage, and yeah, these are meant to be air vents, but I know we're in space, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, and that's, like I say, that's meant to be where they're pumping all the radiation out into space so they can work. Then if we go down, yeah, it is a little bit laggy. So got the main door. Oop. I was thinking about putting an LCD up there, but I don't know what to put on it. So yeah, it's not 100% finished, but there's a lot of work getting it this finished. So yeah. So here's the inside. Now what I've gone here, these are console blocks, and I've put them to project some of my ship designs. You can't really see them that well. The Chimera you can actually see alright. You can see this one okay. But yeah, these are kind of different ship designs that I've got. So I just thought I'd put them in here. Yeah, you really can't see them very well at all. But you can't adjust the opacity on this, unfortunately. So this sort of barely perceivable shadow is as best we can get. But the idea is that this is what's currently Pokemoned. Even though it's not. No, but this is what's currently Pokemoned. So, yeah. And I've got an office area. So you come up here. That's where all the workers go. This goes up a few floors. I don't actually have a access to this, but I thought, you know, people got jetpacks, right? So there's a top. But yeah, I thought that's where all the, is it Nurse Joy? I think. And there's a professor. I don't know. I've watched it like twice. Yeah, but that's where they kind of work. And I've gone with the orange coloured lights because I think that looks kind of good with this crappy war-torn paint. And I've got my storage over here. So there's nothing actually in this, but it's just a set. So, but this one down here is where my actual storage comes in. So if I want to work on a ship, I can just come in and collect what I need. So that makes life a bit easier. And then up here is just more storage. Yeah. I land on the floor hard there. Yeah, and there's a Pokemon symbol on the floor. And what I've got is, this is my Desperado. I brought it in here to work on. So the main purpose of this is my kind of dry dock shipyard area. So I can, if I'm not printing the ships, then I can build them in here off of a connector. Yeah, this is temporary. I might want to have one that comes in and out the floor, but that'll be a later thing. And out here, we've got all mag plates, and I've got this set up. Here you go, with precision mode. Wrong button. Precision mode, location locker. Yeah, I've got that so it spawns the ships up there, so that if I sorry, cough. Yeah, if I've got a ship I want to work on, it'll spawn up there. Then I get my little torpedo loader and I just push it down onto a mag plate. Like this one was a salvage target. So yeah, I think it's upside down. Might be upside down. I don't know. But yeah, I just put this here as a thing to put here. But I did actually have to. You remember my ship eater I had? That was taking up a huge amount of PCU, and I found it was causing massive lag. And I still get the occasional spike, but it's way better since I got rid of my ship eater. So the idea I had was that I can put any ships I capture here, and there's no gravity in this area, and I can just grind them all down, and then I can put the components in here. Oh, laggy. I just said there's not much lag, but then there's lag. And that takes it straight away and puts it in my storage. So that works pretty well. So I thought, yeah, I could Pokemon the ships, bring them here and either grind them down of the expensive parts and then take them to the shipyard. Shipyard. What can't I word? Space station. That's the word. Yeah, I can just take them to the space station once I've ground out anything I want, and then sell the ships. Because my ship eater actually got me so much stuff. Let's have a look. Hide empty. Ammo. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so this isn't everything, obviously, but it's got me all that, and there's loads of other stuff. Yeah. All this components and all stuff like that is all things that I've got from my ship eater. So yeah, it done its job, and I can print pretty much what I want. So the idea I had is I can defeat ships, Pokemon them, bring them here, then either cut out the expensive parts that I want and store them, or work on them and repair them and make something new out of them, or just completely shred them down. So yeah, I said about the lag, and now I just get nothing but lag, you know. But yeah, I think it actually came out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with this. And as I say, I don't know if I'm working off one picture I found on the internet, so it's not perfect. But I think it's actually okay. It works out. But what I thought else I'd do is I would get a pirate ship I defeated earlier. I can't remember which one it was. I did go and defeat a pirate earlier. Which one was it? Was it the Bounty? Maybe? Yeah, and that should bring up here. Yeah. See? So all I have to do is Pokemon it, put it here, and I can shred it down. This one I already repaired it at the space station because I liked it. Yeah, I should rename stuff, but maybe I'll quickly rename it. But yeah, that's the idea behind it anyway. So hang on. Pirate. Hang on. Pirate. P-I-R. Pirate. Ship. Fixed. There we go. I really should name everything. Now what I did think of doing, right, is having AI switched on these and then go into the menu and have it so that I can store ships with the inventory, because at the moment it dumps out the inventory when you store it but you can have that as an option. Let's put that away because it takes up. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the PCU limit down because it's very laggy. Yeah, the idea I had, right? So let's say this one. I strip it down. I put a rocket launcher in it and some thrusters, and then AI, and then I can just, if I'm in battle, I can just quickly go like, oh, whatever I short it. I don't know. I can't think of a name. Let's just say salvagey shippy, I need you, and I could just like Pokemon it out and it will attack. But I would need to switch on the keep inventory for that because at the moment it doesn't have that. So yeah, I think they probably put that as an option because it would be really powerful. Because it, like, imagine if I'm in this and I go out to fight the Factorium, and usually I'd be screwed, right? But then I can just go haha and just sort of just throw all these out at them. And I've got an armada with me, which might actually be fun, actually. But yeah, it's kind of broken to do it that way, so better refill my stuff. Ooh. Yeah, but I thought it came out pretty well. So thanks to Julian Robinson. Pretty sure I wrote that down right. I'm dyslexic, but yeah, gave me the idea. I did want to build a dry dock thingy for working on ships anyway. So it all works out. I haven't checked this in ages. I think I built this like one of the first things I built, wasn't it? What do you reckon? 10,000. Damn. I'm going to be in Kelpquist for a while. Yeah. But anyway, what else I thought I'd do is I want to buy some more ships and check them out. But I don't think I'll do a... Oh, why's that like that? I pushed the wrong button. I thought I pushed X instead of Z. Yeah, but what I kind of want to do is I want to go through and buy every single ship that the NPCs have and then check them out. But I'm not going to do a mission. I'll buy one and then we'll check it out together. But I thought that might be quite good. Oh yeah, there is one faction I haven't found yet. It's the yeah, these. I've looked around. I cannot find them anywhere. They must have stations. But yeah, I'm not going to do a contract. Yeah, they must have stations, but I haven't found any yet. I really like this one. I think it looks really good. Wayline? Have we bought the Wayline yet? Let's buy it. I don't remember buying it, so let's check it out. Oh, lag. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to like go and take a mission with it. I'm just going to show you around it because I saw in the Steam discussions that some people were like, "Oh, is there a thing that shows you around the ships?" So I thought I'd sort of do that a little bit. All right. So this is the Wayline. Did it say? Yeah. All right. Actually, don't look bad, does it? There's a door. Can you see a door? Yes, there we go. Okay, it looks like it got a dodgy airlock again. Well, I suppose it's fine if you're just inside, then. Right, so here's a little storage area. Does it come with anything? I'd like to check if it comes with anything. Alright, so ammo and some stuff. Yeah. What we got back here? Reactors. Fancy jump drive. Alright, it's actually okay, isn't it? There we go. Right, let's check out this area. Our little crew quarters. Pretty nice. I like the layout. Might steal that. And then our little lounge. What's that say? I love... Is that ROS or RDS? Can't see too well. Looks like ROS. Who's Ross? Yeah, but little area there. And we've got the bridge. Oh, they got these cool chairs that I like. But obviously, ramming would be a very, very bad idea in this one. Because it's all glass at the front. I am trying to learn my lesson and stop ramming so much. in ships that I didn't build. Okay, so it doesn't turn great. So I don't think it'll be in combat that much. Alright, it's very slow. Very slow. What are brakes like? Brakes are even worse. Okay. So this seems to be a thing with a lot of the NPC ships, though, is they don't put enough thrusters or gyroscopes on stuff. But to be fair, I spec most of my ships for combat, so I make them so they maneuver easier. Thank you. Yeah, so I think it actually looks pretty nice. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use it, but yeah, I think what I might do, shred these out and replace them with hydrogen, or put additional hydrogen in here, just so it can actually maneuver. But yeah, so there's the Wayline and my Pokemon Center. So I think it actually came up pretty well. Shall I just go back? Let's go back. Yeah, I think it actually came out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll give this ship I'll give it a fair test. Not now, obviously. Whoop. Yeah, I don't like the slow turning circle. What I could do, I could put this in my Pokemon Center, park it up, and then work on it in my dry dock, instead of floating around in space. Yeah, but look at the acceleration on this thing. Oh, that's painful. That is so slow. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to take this back to my dry dock and try to make it awesome. And yeah, that'll be about it for this one. Hope you like the Pokemon Center. I think it came out pretty good. Okay, bye.